I stream every week on YouTube a thing called In the Mix Live where I DJ some really cool music for about an hour. And so I thought I'd finally hyperlapse exactly how we do it because on camera it doesn't look like a lot, but off camera there's a lot of setup that goes into this. So the first things first is getting that desk set up, and that's where Callum operates from. If you don't know who Callum is, he's my cameraman and he helps me on big shoot days like this, and he also runs and operates the entire stream. So next we've got to do is get the lights up because lights are so important in framing, and I also get the ATM Mini Pro out. That's the hardware box that allows us to do multicam streaming the way we do it, and it also runs the entire stream. After that, Callum sets up on the initial camera and he starts adding on the lens that he wants for this particular stream. It always differs depending on the view he's going for. I put the other cameras on tripods for him to set up later, and then I start working more on the audio side because audio is so important for a DJ stream, as you'd expect. Callum then jumps on his mini monitor there so he can preview the other cameras and make sure they're in the right place for where he wants them for this stream. I plug the mic in and eventually jump on the deck to start doing some preliminary sound checks for you guys, because we've got to make sure it sounds good for you guys listening and also for us in the room so we have good monitoring. I'm then on the laptop setting up the graphics for Callum to have later in the stream, just to hand, and he hasn't got to set them up later, so I make sure they're all correct, and then I move the laptop over for him to use later. The last thing we have to do is put the TV in place, because the TV is for multicam for Callum to see everything. We normally put it in first, but we decided to put it in last to not block the frame.